Welcome to Tea Talk, where typical Brits talk typical shit. I'm your host, Extreme Storm, joined by my co-host, Icicle Excalibur.
Evening.
And Merry Christmas, you fucking cunts.
Yep, because
we may have forgotten to do the last episode of the Christmas special, as that's pre-Christmas, and this is a couple days after. Don't blame us. We kind of don't look at
it is a Christmas bank holiday. Fuck you.
Fuck you, cunt. Either way, it's close to Christmas. Fuck you, we're celebrating. I'm totally not drinking right now.
He's drinking.
Yeah.
He's completely drinking.
I just want to. I want food to taste really good right now. So like, I'm just having a couple of bevs. Just a couple of bevs.
A couple of bevs.
I'm totally not drinking half a crate. I promise.
He's drinking half a crate.
No, I'd be fucking wasted. I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, you'll be completely nutty planked. But of course, we do have a few things to talk about today. Hopefully, it's go a bit better than last time with our subjects. Fingers crossed. But of course, one of the things that there's a few things we can talk about today, and of course, the first thing is Pokemon celebrations. Because of the site which is called the Pokemon Center, since they opened their UK version, I was able to get a Pokemon celebrations box.
Mid-recording.
Yeah, mid-recording of the failed first episode.
That's why it failed. You fucked it up. That's why. Don't blame anything else. It's your own fucking fault.
Either way.
It's not. It's recording fault, but we need someone to blame.
But of course, after opening the Celebrations ETB, gotta be honest, it made me want to buy more. It really did make me want to buy more, and of course, I even bought more before I even opened the box. Because now I have the Pikachu v Union box, which has some Celebrations boosters within it, and of course the promo. I also have the Lance Charizard collection box as well. So those will be opened on the channel, on the Pokemon channel very, very soon. I'm going to be honest, my favourite card from that so far definitely has to be the birthday Pikachu one.
Oh, yeah. No spoilers, though. But you packed that yesterday.
Yes,
and
I did.
He was very happy about it.
Well, of course, the video would be up before the podcast episode, so...
Oh, yeah, but not to spoil any more cards, though, because you're going to have to go to his channel, because, we want to make sure that we milk the views.
For a bigger community, we'll put it that way.
We do what, I'm not, at this point, I think it's going to start becoming just a custom thing for me just to make appearances in most of your content.
Yeah.
I want a community for the boy because he's been fucking grinding his absolute dick off for it, so...
I wouldn't say that I've been fully trying, but I definitely would say that I have been trying recently. Trying to get everything to work out. And of course, sometimes it don't, so...
Sometimes it does, sometimes a little bit shit, sometimes a little bit...
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Maybe shit.
That's a summary of Luke Shaw's career at the moment. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
He's bro. It must be an absolute fucking hatred around him right now. Oh
yeah.
Like the thing is though, is like he got selected way too much. Anyways, you bought Alex Tellez, one of the better left backs in the current world right now. Oh, and he's on the bench now. He's playing now, and I'm not being funny, but I think you're remarkably better with Tellez playing.
Yeah.
Like, you're still shit, but with Tellez playing, you have a chance.
Well, the problem was during the time with Luke Shaw, is that when we bought Tellez, that's when he brought his game up, and then his game went back down again. So we started using Tellez.
What I'm like, when Ole signed Tellez, I think he was kind of hoping to do what Liverpool did with Tsimikas and Robertson. When Tsimikas came in, Robertson's game improved. But then not just that, when Tsimikas played, he's also fucking good. It's like, they are both incredible left backs.
Yeah.
Tsimikas not as good as Robertson, but Tsimikas is like, I don't think you've seen any of the games, but like the games that I've watched with Tsimikas play, he's fucking amazing. It's like, we've pretty much got two Andy Robertsons, pretty much.
And they said one's Scottish and one's
Greek.
One's Greek. You basically have a Greek god at left back.
Yeah, we have our Olympian at left back right now, so
Yeah.
and he's on the bench. But yeah, like that is, I think that's what Ole was trying to go for, and I'm sure he's copying Man City in the sense of Man City have like a backup to every player except striker because they don't even have a striker. But
Yeah. But of course, funnily enough, before because the United's next game is against Arsenal,
oh yeah,
and of course the Arsenal fans decided to spew up talks of Arsenal was interested in Mason Greenwood. You're not
I'm
having
sure
him.
they were.
You're not
No.
having him.
I don't see him going anyways. Like of all the players I think Arsenal could use, Greenwood's not really one of them. If Greenwood got converted to an out-and-out forward, sure. But
Well,
Greenwood's looking right now.
Well, that's the thing. Is like he is being converted to a forward.
Yeah, but he's not there yet. Like as of right now, he's playing a winger. Once he once he gets accustomed to playing as a striker, and he will, then it fits Arsenal. But Arsenal, that's not what Arsenal need right now. Right now, Arsenal, they need a striker.
Yeah.
Desperately. Like, because what their current selection right now is an Aubameyang that hasn't been on form in about 2-3 years.
Yep.
Is a Lacazette who is occasionally on form, but his on form is just not good enough. Of Eddie and Ketia, who I feel like he's been thrown in the deep end quite a bit there, and he's just not like, I don't think he's a Premier League level player yet, but he's young. He can eventually grow to that level. And then one or two other players who I don't think are really competent enough to play at striker at the moment. And this is probably something we probably should talk about, and that wasn't in the schedule, but Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been stripped of the captaincy at Arsenal.
Damn.
And it might be a good thing for us to talk about just how shit he's being at Arsenal.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't have left Borussia Dortmund.
Like when he came in, I was scared, and rightfully so, because for that first season or two afterwards, he was actually great.
He shouldn't have left Borussia Dortmund. He shouldn't have left.
I think Aubameyang's kind of doing a Ronaldinho. Like he is breaching a lot of the rules there, and it's not a secret because he got the reason why he lost his captaincy because he breached the rules and he went out. He missed a game or missed training to go get a tattoo. And which is just like, yeah, nah, that's your captain. If Maguire did that, he would not survive the next day. It's fair to say he probably wouldn't. But Aubameyang, since like after about a season or two, I think his drop off was noticeable.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why they didn't drop him was because he still seemed to work out a little bit well with Lacazette. And to be honest, that combo though of Lacazette and fucking Aubameyang, if you put them both together in their fucking prime, they are a deadly ass combo. I remember like back in early 2014, early 2015, where Lacazette was still at Lyon, and he was linked with Liverpool. I was like, fuck yes, that's the striker I want with Sturridge. That's the striker I want with Sturridge because he's got that potential. Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Thrown away.
No. Lacazette is good, but like he's fucking done now. I think he's done at the top level.
Oh
Or
yeah.
at least at Arsenal. If he goes to a Burnley and imagine Alexander Lacazette at fucking Burnley.
God.
Imagine that.
Honestly, I say you should just go back to League One.
Like it makes more sense, but like fucking hell. Like Lacazette was one of the best prospects of the mid 2010s. And to think that there's a chance he could go to a club like fucking Burnley,
Yeah.
that doesn't sit well with me, you know.
And their club almost got liquidated like a good few months back.
Yeah, no offense to Burnley, by the way. You are a good team on your day, but right now you're less said better.
Basically.
Nah, right now, why not? I mean, in Aston Villa, I'd love to see Lacazette play because I feel like Gerrard might get the best out of him, but then again, Ollie Watkins, are you really going to replace Ollie Watkins out now with a fucking Lacazette?
No, Ollie Watkins is at least younger and he can
has
score. Time to improve. Lacazette's in his 30s.
Ain't
gonna happen.
There was an interview recently with a player called it's not a player called Ramsey. I don't know what his first name is, but who plays at Aston Villa. And in his press conference, he said that he wants to be the next Gerrard. And I thought, imagine he does that though. Imagine if Gerrard creates his proper successor.
I mean, would be pretty badass.
It'd be badass. If we get a player who can pretty much do what Gerrard did back in that day, I feel like the Premier League is just going to be a little bit better. I mean, Aston Villa are already a good outfit as it is. I just feel like under Dean Smith, they kind of fucking dropped off a little bit towards the end of his stint. But Gerrard's revitalized Aston Villa a bit. Now, this is probably still the honeymoon period. I'm sure that once they get their first loss to a mid-table side, then I think things are going to be looking a little bit less good. But it's bound to happen. I mean, unless he goes on an unbeaten streak, I imagine. But hoping out for Gerrard, and then hopefully he takes the Liverpool job, and that's if he's still good though. But I love Gerrard to bits as my favourite all-time player, but then I don't want him to take the Liverpool job.
Yeah, just
if he's not good.
The thoughts you have of Gerrard would be tarnished if he didn't.
I don't want I don't want us to have an Ole situation. Now, even if Gerrard left on a bad note, I'd still love Gerrard. As long as he didn't do anything that would really make me hate him. But that would be like him going out and being a racist, or him going out and match fixing or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, if he goes out and then, says it's the Liverpool fans' fault, then that's probably going to make him public enemy number one.
Yeah.
It's not like any former Liverpool player's ever done that before.
To be fair, you did have a vampire in your team for a good few seasons.
Yeah. We also had a fucking Viking, but,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Raggy Ragnick's not really about now right now. I think he's in Italy.
Basically, yeah. But of course, kind of shifting from IRL football to in-game football, aka FIFA 22. Basically, in the early mornings of a Friday, I decided, fuck it, I'm going to open a 100,000 coin pack, because they were in the map, they were just available for packs. So I open it up, walk out, it was like, okay, I haven't been completely scammed. Shows the flares, completely didn't twig what it was, and then I saw French, Ligue 1, and before I knew it, it was Ginola. The most expensive foot hero on the game.
Just want to say, he's packed 1 foot hero. That's not from a guaranteed pack.
And it was the best one.
Like, I've packed about 7 or 8 that are not from guaranteed packs. Now, don't get me wrong, I got Di Natalis, so I've got no room to complain, but
my first ever foot
this
hero
is
is
always
the
your
best
pack
one.
luck, though, innit? This is always your pat luck. You always get jammy ass pat luck. If it's not shit, it's amazing.
Basically, it'll be shit for a while and then god tier, then shit for a while, then god
every
tier.
month that goes in your team and stays in your team.
Well,
and I get fucking salty about it because
this is a bit different.
Way more packs than him.
This is a bit different though, because my experiences with Ginola, I'm going to be honest, it's the most disgusting player in the game.
No shit.
He is
Ginola.
Silky as fuck, and guess what? He had a really good combo with Paul Pogba. Because of
he
one
also had a
thing,
good amount of money to add to your fucking account.
Because of one thing, and that is skilled chip through balls. Pogba can do them, and Ginola can run into them. Because of that combination, I was able to go from my Div 4 drought to Div 3. And I'm currently on a 2 times winning streak right now. So thanks to Ginola, I got to Div 3, where I was able to get my ultimate pack from scoring 200 rival games.
Oh, really nice.
And finish off my milestones to be guaranteed 200k packs the Thursday coming up. But of course,
maybe that's a fucking challenge thing for SLS. Whatever we get out of our milestone, like whatever we get out of our rewards for this week since it's the end of the season is the packs that we use, is the teams that we use for the week after.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. But of course,
whatever the wheel decides, the mystery wheel is the one and only judgment.
And of course, during this time, I did not play Ginola at left mid. I played him as a striker on 6 chem. And I'm going to be completely honest, he replaced Figo. It was a combination of Rooney and Figo. Them two is a deadly combination. Completely fucking unbeatable at that point. And I decided to sell Ginola for 1.41 million coins. And I'm glad I did, because he's now 1.35.
Because everyone's popping in packs now because of the new promo.
Because of the new promo and the lightning round, I made the right call. Because as I wanted to keep him. I wanted to keep Ginola because he's disgusting as hell and guaranteed it would have got me to Div 2 before Milestone ended. Before the season ended. Guaranteed it would have got me to Div 2. But the coins would have been much better of an option because of, obviously, Winter Wildcards, Team of the Year, and any other investments that I need to make or players I want to buy. But you know what the funny thing is? With all these coins now, I'm still not sure if I want to buy Ronaldo or not. Like,
I don't know. I'm not being funny, bro.
He's like 460.
You've got the perfect opportunity to use him. You've got a Rooney and you've got a Figo. You've got the past and present link in Portugal and the past and present link in Man United.
Yeah.
As a Man United fan, I'd be throbbing at the fucking limb.
Still not sure, though.
Still not fucking sure.
No, I'm not. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not. I'm not 100% sure. If anything, I could literally go buy Once to Watch Ronaldo or the Team of the Tournament Ronaldo. I could afford both.
Can you?
Yep.
Once to Watch Ronaldo is now less than 1.4 mil.
He's 1.7 mil. If you forget, I had 500k to start with.
I was going to fucking say, like, don't fucking do that to me. Like, don't take my only hope and grace of having something more expensive than your fucking Ginola away from me.
So basically, if I wanted to, that's something what I could do. At this moment in time, Ronaldo is 469k. I could easily just hit buy now, use him. But something's holding me back on that.
The sad part is that you can buy Ronaldo and still be well over a mil.
I could buy Ronaldo 4 times and still have change.
You can buy Ronaldo and Messi, right, and you'd still be over a mil.
I could buy Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, and still have money.
It's all right, you know. I can't complain. I'm not allowed to complain.
No, you're not.
I mean, that's not going to stop me, but like...
But you know, that's the thing, is like, after packing Ginola, I'm not jealous about the Ones to Watch Ronaldo anymore.
I'm sure you're not.
It's like, that's the one thing I need to clear my conscience of jealousy of you packing that Ronaldo. Just, yeah, it like took weight off my shoulders. It cost me 100k and it gave me 1.4 million of freedom.
Yay. I mean, I don't know about you, but...
I don't know about you, but fuck you.
Yeah, that as well, actually. But yeah, I'm just going to make sure that I heavily abuse Ronaldo when I'm playing against you now.
So now all I have to do, I've packed Messi, I've packed Ginola, packed Kante. Now all I have to do during this Winter Wildcard Promo, because with the Winter Wildcard Promo, there's a good amount of players in this. Like, disgustingly good.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's every player is usable.
Yep.
Except, like, Pal Torres.
Yeah, Pal Torres is the only one which isn't usable. Like, every other card is disgusting and usable. Especially one card to be precise. And that is Wild Card Neymar.
I thought you were about to say Pogba, but then I was like, he's shit.
I packed Team this season Neymar back in FIFA 21. Can I pack him again during this promo? Because if I do, that is 4 million coins with my name all over it.
Really? You can get that many coins with your name on it?
If I pack Neymar.
See, I just know that if anyone's going to pack it, it's probably going to be you, and I'm going to be so annoyed.
Yep.
Because, you know, I'm not allowed to have that fucking freedom to pack a fucking tradable good players. I mean, I know I packed a Di Natale, but that doesn't count.
What do you mean that does count?
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it stopped counting when you packed that Ginola.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's all right though, because I'm sitting with a banging great team anyway, so I don't know why I'm complaining.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a massive dick, and I'm a better player.
Exactly. Who have icon Roy Keane in your mid?
I do. And what? I also have Figo as well.
Yes, you have baby Figo. I have mid Figo.
I also have Czech.
I also have Oblak.
I also have a pack pulled Nedved.
I also have a pack pulled Rooney.
Yeah, you do actually. But I didn't have to do an icon pack for my Nedved, so it's fine.
True, it was Rival Wars, wasn't it?
No, League SBCs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. But of course, that's the thing. Out of these Winter Wildcards, I'm not going to include Neymar here because that's too obvious of an option. Which player would you want to try out of all of them which exist? Are you really going to
ask me that question?
Yes, you cannot.
As a Liverpool fan, are you really going to ask that question?
Neymar.
What about Fabinho?
Well, to me, Fabinho's card is a bit it's not worth 600k.
He's the perfect box-to-box mid.
But he's used as a centre forward for some weird reason.
I'll convert him down to a centre mid then. When does that ever stop me?
Because, because if anything, people are going to put a shadow on him. That's a clear, obvious that a shadow's going to be put on Fabinho. That's weird.
I don't want that Pogba because I've used that Pogba in draft. He's fucking awful.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind backing that Pogba. It's 1.6 mil.
He's 1.6 mil. Fuck man, fucking overrated.
He's 1.6 mil on PC.
No shit on PC. No one
Not
fucking
PC.
plays
Sorry, that. PS4. He's actually 1.4 on PC. He's cheaper on PC. That's the funny thing about it.
So, you know, I'm gonna pack Pogba, and then I'm gonna go buy Vinicius. Go get Vinicius Junior's fucking player of the month, and then I'm gonna cry at the fact that Vinicius Junior's awful.
Yeah. Basically, one card I really do want to try is the formerly silver-rated card, Birmingham City Graham.
He's awful.
Have you used him?
I got to try him out in draft. Yeah, he's not very nice. He's when I say he's clunky, I mean he chucks faster than him. Like it can turn faster than
I still want to try him. It's 17k. It's 17,000 coins. He provides that link with Chong very nicely, and he provides a link with Dini.
You can actually have a Birmingham up front, can't you? Know?
I could have a Birmingham trio basically, and of course he's a 4-star, 5-star. It's 5-star weak foot. So of course normally stats do mean fuck all. If you look at the Mbappe of generations, but I still want to try him anyway. It'd be definitely an interesting card to find out. Because I do like when they add like championship cards to the promos and all that stuff. It gives you the opportunity to, you know, make a bit more of a unique team. But of course, I'm definitely interested as a United fan of the former United player of Tuanzebe. I think that's how you say his name. Because
it is indeed.
He's on loan to Villa at the moment, isn't he? Or is it transfer?
Might be a transfer.
But
which
still,
is sad because that is such a good fucking talent you've gotten rid of right there.
Yeah, it's a good talent. Actually, I could probably have a look. Yeah, blown.
One thing that we do.
He's also signed a new contract till 2023. So after this season, he will be going back to United. But of course, this is a very nice card. 85 pace, 85 defense, 84 physical. He has some good stats. And not only that, for a centre-back, he has 88 composure with 82 agility.
Good card, that.
Very nice card for a centre-back. Explains why he's 235k.
A lot of these cards will be expensive right now.
Oh yeah, they're going to be. I kind of have zero interest in Coleman.
Nah, I mean he's apparently got a upgrade of sorts to his weak foot. I don't know.
He's a 4-star, 4-star.
That's not bad then. Well, he's actually usable then.
Regular Coleman was 4-star, 3-star.
Yeah.
So he did get he did get a weak foot upgrade. But of course, this is a really good promo.
Yeah, they've done more this promo.
There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. 6, sorry. Actually, no, I'll scratch that. 5. 5 players which are classed as stinkers. Technically speaking, stinkers. I consider everything else a dub. So Paul Torres is a stinker, Mbaba stinker, Graham stinker, Achema Pong stinker, and Embolo stinker. I consider Tarabit a dub. Because that's a very disgusting Liga NOS centre mid. I also consider everything else dubs as well. So basically like 5 players out of like 12.
Yep.
And the amount of which one you get is basically a dub because they're good. So I'm definitely intrigued to see how many of these players go. Especially one player which I was a fan of last year, Wilfred Zaha. He was given a left forward SBC. And
he naturally is a left forward.
Yes, he naturally is a left forward. I was hoping that would be a striker. Really was hoping. And guess what? His weak foot got upgraded from a 3-star to a 4-star. So he's rocking a 5-star, 4-star, and that just makes me want to try him. Shame it wasn't a striker. I would have liked him as a striker, but you can't always get what you wish for. So that's definitely a card I want to try out, and I definitely will complete his SBC. If not his main SBC, his loan to at least try him and then do his main. Because it definitely seems like a good card. And of course, that's the thing, there's so many cards I want to try now with the option of freedom, but I'm scared of just losing money on them. I'm so scared of losing money, and I don't know why.
You're scared of losing money whilst at 1.7 mil.
Still, that's like looking at a millionaire and saying, it's like, oh yeah, invest 400k into this certain stock market. It's like, what if it crashes?
Well, then you've got plenty of millions left to recover.
That's just the problem. It's just that part of me thinking, oh, I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose money. But speaking of things which are losing money, Player of the Month, Alexander Arnold.
He's not losing money. If anything, that's good value.
He's not losing money. He's not losing money, I'd say. But when his, at this moment in time, to complete his Player of the Month, it costs 61,000 coins.
And for a card like the kind of a level of, like, he's not going to be the best right back in the game, not by a long shot, but his amazing passing ability plus in with his good dribbling. But he's got a good defending as well, actually, while speaking about that. Like, he's actually got the good chances. Put a shadow on him, he's going to be great.
Here's the thing, though. Since the SBC is 61k, just for 10k less, because that's the thing, it costs, you're basically, because the Team of the Group stage card is 51,500 coins. So basically, you're paying 10k more for a -1 in pace and a -1 in pace and a +1 in defending.
Yeah, but you don't tradable in it. Like, I'm gonna get to keep him for the full year. I am a Liverpool fan who absolutely adores Trent, and I think for all Liverpool fans, probably love Trent. So this is just fuck yeah. This is a complete yes, please.
That's the thing. I probably am going to do Player of the Month Arnold anyway, because it just gives me another right back to use. And to at least try him maybe in an attacking formation for 3-4-3, or maybe try and use a 5-pack as more of an attacking formation as well. Just because he definitely seems like a good card, and who knows, he could maybe even get a Player of the Month next month, for all we know, especially for his 25-yard screamer against...
Oh, yeah.
Who are you against?
Newcastle
United.
We shall see indeed. But moving on from just football related topics, as this was not really meant. Well, part of it.
Well, it was. We were meant to be talking about like FIFA, playing them with Arnold, and I did sneak the subject into about the wildcards. But of course,
Indeed.
before we move on, I know what we're going to talk about next, but I do want to mention this now. Are you going to be doing Player of the Month Davies?
Yes.
You are? Okay. That's the thing, is like, I'm not sure if I will.
Good value that for a left back that can pretty much do damn near anything.
True. But I generally might just go for his rule breakers.
I mean, you've got the coins, man.
Just because he has more shooting. That's
Why
the
not,
thing.
innit?
Because it's Player of the Month is 210k, so it's like, and
I
have a lot of fodder. I do have a lot of fodder. But of course, I would have to go grab Upamecano back. Not his regular card. We're too late in the game for that. I'll have to go for at least one of his upgrades.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Out of a one-player pack, I pack Marquinhos.
GG's.
So, bye-bye,
Good fodder,
Kimpembe.
that.
Kimpembe's gone. Bye. But of course, yeah, I definitely cannot wait to use him, and then hopefully Davies is not shit. I'm assuming he won't be. And of course, now time to move on to the subject that you wanted to speak about.
Indeed. Today is well, technically, when we started recording it was, and we're not talking about midnight and shit, but on
Friday the 18th.
17th.
17th, yeah. Friday the 18th.
My knowledge says me correct, and I could have been completely wrong about this. I hope not. Hang on. I got to research this now.
Goes to Google.
Yep. Episode of Bardock released it. I am a massive Dragon Ball fan, and one of my favorite characters of all time, probably my favorite character in the entirety of Dragon Ball, is Bardock. And the episode of Bardock came out 10 years ago today, and was officially released at Jump Festival of 2012. And I love that episode so much. It is. I don't think it's canon, but I think they did an amazing job of that episode, kind of teasing us a little bit that Bardock might still be living in the Dragon Ball universe as they have been in the manga. I don't think he is alive at this point. I mean, he got teleported into a time where, like, before Saiyans even existed. So he's an only Saiyan around when Saiyans didn't exist.
The first generation.
Huh?
The first generation of Saiyans, you could say.
Technically, we could say he's the first Super Saiyan as well. But we can't say that because we don't know if it's canon. What we do know is canon is the fact that, that this whole new Dragon Ball manga that has been amazing, to say the least, has kind of brought him back into... No, he's not back alive, but like he's been brought back into a little bit of relevancy. And I'm fucking loving that. Bardock is just a fucking badass, and I kind of wish at some point we get to see him back alive, even just for a brief while. I mean, what is probably... I mean, the fact that, the Prince of All Saiyans is recognizing a low-class Saiyan's existence in the film of Bardock already proves that he's probably a fucking badass. Listen, I would love... I'm sure I can just go buy a new red bandana, but I love like a Bardock themed red bandana. I'll just do what Bardock does. I'll just fucking grab it in my hand and then grab it so hard that it makes my hand bleed. And then it'll be red. If no one's ever seen Dragon Ball, you'll get why. But
Yep.
Just want to state that, and I will probably be watching that tonight at some point while I eat junk food.
Yes, while you eat drunk food.
And this is something that I might just sneak in here. Experiences while drunk. I'm sure we've both have had them.
Oh boy.
Or known people that have had them. Is there any that you remember?
I'd say the one time which I basically, long story short, I was at the pub with some family members, and of course there were shots involved, of course, That was a shot that we had, which was called Monkey Brains.
That just sounds shit.
It actually tasted very nice. But of course, there was also other shots involved, specifically tequila.
Oh boy.
And of course, later on that night, when I got home, of course, lay down in bed, started feeling dizzy as fuck. And then I went, and of course, I had to clean all that up. Surprisingly, my mum didn't find out because she has a phobia of vomiting. So she never found out. And of course, from that moment on, I decided I'm never drinking tequila again. And of course, I've never really been. That's probably the only time I've really been drunk to a degree. I don't really like getting drunk.
Yeah. I remember when we were doing them. Because if people don't know, we used to be part of a thing called the Wolf Pack, and this was pre-Connor joining the Wolf Pack at the time. We're not part of it anymore. That doesn't exist. But we did a New Year's drinking stream, and I was like, everyone was fucking hammered.
Except
by the end of it, I think we were playing a game called like Outlaw. Not Outlaw. Fuck that. I'm not playing a game called. It was like a sailing game. It's not like somewhat like Ark, I guess you'd say, but
Raft?
like. It's like a mix of Raft and Ark and Minecraft, but like in one game.
Yeah.
But actually, if I load up Steam, I could probably look it up. But while I'm looking it up, we got like. I just want to say I knew nothing about this game. I didn't even know I could run it. I managed to be able to run it, and because you need to type in like certain code to make it so it's like not as bad. But like I just sat there doing nothing for almost the entire stream. Yeah, we had a thing in chat where if you lost a fight, like it's like a battle, and then the AI decides the winner.
Yeah.
If you lose that fight, you down your drink.
Oh fuck that.
And I'm drinking like Copperbeg, like pear cider, and cider's not particularly a drink that you can down. Like of all the drinks that you could probably down, cider's not one of them. Like its taste is really strong for that shit.
Yeah.
Especially Copperbeg. At least for me it is. But so like I got beat a couple of times, and then yeah, no, that wasn't fun because that almost made me vomit because of like just how fucking cider is. And so I'm fucking hammered. We all are. We had fucking Name in there as well, who I think was the most hammered. But everyone was challenging each other to fights. Atlas, that was the game.
Atlas.
I have not played that game in God knows fucking how long, but we're all getting drunk and shit on it, and at the end of the night, I get off. I think it's like 3 a.m. when we'd finally. I can't remember. I go downstairs, and we had some leftover chicken from that meal.
Yeah.
Right before, and so like I'm dicking out, I'm thinking I can't just eat chicken on its own, and so I just grabbed some fucking peanut butter, like crunchy peanut butter, and I'm just dipping that fucking wing in. And I'm just sat at the fucking table just eating it. And I remember only one thing I said during that entire statement. And I just sat there, head in one arm and just eating with the other, thinking, this is how Ricky's is made. Oh, and I look back at that memory and I lose my shit. My dumbass thought Reese's was made because some drunk cunt ate chicken and the crunchy peanut butter.
You're the dumbest bastard I've ever met.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have me any other way, would you?
Not really, no.
But like, I have done some stupid ass shit while drunk, but most of it's been on stream anyway, so it's fine. I've said, what's funny though, I think in terms of some of the shit I've said, I think I've said worse shit when not drunk.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. 100%.
But
we do have to we do have to pause the podcast for a second, so
okay.
We'll be back in a minute. And we are back. Sorry about that. I had to deal with some stuff in the background. And of course, moving on to a new subject as well, would be a good way to start, is with Halo Infinite. Jake's experienced with ranks.
It's so much better than regular multiplayer.
How much better are we talking?
I played a couple of games last night. I'm starting to take the delve because a couple of our friends have been like wanking each other off with just how much they've been playing it.
Yep.
But regular multiplayer is fun as it is, especially with the new playlist they've added. It's just like there's just so much stuff to play right now. There could be more, but that's going to be something for next week or next month or so. Oh, but gameplay is fun for Infinite. Campaign's great, and so I thought, fuck it. A lot of people have been playing ranked, and I might as well start playing it. But ranked is a lot easier right now than regular multiplayer. Like what Adam said was fucking true. Because I was playing Infinite with Adam and Mike the other day, and Adam was just coming out and saying, "Yeah, that ranked is just so much fucking easier," and he's not fucking wrong. We were playing a game of Oddball. I don't know if you played that game mode. You have to grab the skull and then camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing that, and your boy clutched. Like, I had 2 minutes on that fucking ball because no one else is going for it. I played objective, and I still went positive because I'm good. But ranked is just a lot easier, man. It really is. My only problem right now with gameplays is that people are just shit, and that they just blatantly refuse to go for objective. And so games that will probably last about 5 minutes would last about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it normally goes with objective.
I'm not asked either way, because if the gameplay was poor, I wouldn't play it, but the gameplay is good and that compensates for it at least. But I've been going on the campaign as well, because you can unlock cosmetics in the campaign.
Yeah.
For online, and so I've collected a couple, and now my character looks a little bit more original now. Oh, I'm so glad they've added that, because I don't want to be some basic green bitch for most of my time playing Infinite, but the fact that I'm able to at least go through the campaign and there's so many of them as well.
Yeah.
So I'll have a plethora to choose from. Plus, then I don't have to worry too much about completing the battle pass. Then I mean I will, but
there's not that much pressure to do it.
No. So I probably will buy a lot of the battle passes just because, there's a lot of stuff on there. I want to be able to have all the as many of the cosmetics as I can without buying them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be a whore and just pay for everything I see, because I'm not about life. Battle pass is short, because battle passes for Infinite last about 100 odd days anyways.
Yeah.
And that's a while. That's plenty of time to get shit done. Oh no, the Halo Infinite's gonna last a good 5-6 years anyways. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. So I've got plenty of time to, and this is something I want to talk about as well. Halo Infinite structure of battle passes, I think, is the best of any game right now. At least FPSs, because once a battle pass ends in a regular FPS like COD, you can't get it back. You can't finish that battle pass, even though, if you're level 97, for example, got the battle pass. I don't know who'd be doing that, but and then the next day it ends, because to grind from one level of the battle pass to the other in COD, it takes about 15 games, a roundabout,
or a good 2-hour zombie session, which get you through a few pass levels.
Yeah, and that's a long ass time to dedicate to just one level. People are not gonna have that time. And if there's a battle pass where they have equipment and shit that they like, if they buy it and they don't complete it, then it's just gonna be classed as a waste of money. You are buying the chance and not the chance, but you're buying a guaranteed chance of getting that stuff as long as you commit the time to it.
Yeah.
But with Infinite, you can buy a battle pass, and then no matter if there's a new battle pass out, you can still complete the other one. I don't know about you, but that just sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better, I'd have to say.
Because if you buy it, it's then yours permanently, and then you get to complete it, and then you don't have to worry about the time limit. The time limit's only there to tell you when the next season's out.
True.
And that is just that. I think Halo has one up. I mean, Halo's got plenty of one ups over the other FPSs right now.
Yeah.
I mean, gameplay is good. I mean, the community is kind of a bit like meh right now, but like,
I'd say it's a lot more optimized than what the Call of Duty games are.
yeah, Battlefield is shit there anyways. So Halo's probably the better FPS out right now. I
Yeah,
know what I'm saying.
100%.
FPS is and like the campaign is great. I mean, I haven't played Vanguard's campaign. I don't ever intend to because I'm not wasting my money on that company
I
no
gotta
more.
say, yeah, I haven't wasted money on it either. It's like, I'd rather buy more Pokemon Celebration TTBs for the same price. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like for the price of a fucking,
And get better content out of that.
You can buy a fucking ETB flat. I can buy an ETB and have change with that. I did buy an ETB actually, just for those want to know my journey into the Pokemon world as a newbie is like getting a little bit closer now.
Yes.
I bought a Fusion Strike ETB and I will be opening that in the next coming days. There won't be any content around it because I don't have that proper equipment ready for it, but
Yeah, he doesn't have the
I'm
equipment for that.
once I've opened it, I will be probably telling you about all the good pulls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my experiences of if that set's good, if I recommend it, or is it better than Chilling Ring or Shining Fates? I don't know if it's a fair fight though to compare it to Shining Fates, because Shining Fates is just like a complete overhaul of special cards. As he starts typing.
I was hoping for you to continue and ignore and not point that out.
Sorry. I didn't mean to stop. Connor just sent me a dick pic. Fucking hell, man.
Timestamp. Right, that's why I actually sent him.
God damn it, man. I don't know why I had to delete that message.
46 minutes in. Because I don't trust you.
I don't know what you mean. As his phone goes off.
No, that as well. Oh, it's just my cryptocurrency.
Why, are you actually gonna make some profit this time, or?
No, I'm even actually on the crypto.
Very nice. Have you invested in anything new recently?
I bought some shares in Vodafone. Bought some Vodafone shares, which have an average dividend of about 6%. So I bought about 20 quid worth of that. I also have another 20 quid just chilling in the account, in the trading account, which I'm probably going to chuck into some more dividend stuff as well. Probably, I'm not sure if I'll go with. I'm not sure if I might just chuck that into the S&P if the prices go low enough. So I get a bit of an up on that.
Yeah, I mean, one thing we do have to say is that I know we promised or said that Minecraft might be coming back for our streaming stuff, but
that has to be delayed.
We don't want to pay for it.
Christmas is a money whore.
Yeah, so like right now we can't afford it. We're not saying it's never gonna arrive, but
we're talking more
February to like. I think once SLS is finished for the second season, Minecraft comes back.
But of course, we may have a new challenger approaching for SLS.
I'm not going to say any.
I've been speaking to peoples, and things might be happening with adding a couple more members, and hopefully the OG members actually stay along as well. Furby and Rick.
Hopefully, I mean, I'll reach out to Furby tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then see, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe the end of the year. What after the year, I'll reach out to Furby.
Well, the new season is the first official season 2 game 1 is January the 8th.
Yes, so I'll reach out to him. Yeah, so like, so if you want, like, we are going to be doing some preseason games. Hopefully, at some point, if maybe even
preseason games probably would have already happened, or at least one stream of preseason games where we just want to try out cards and everything.
Getting released on the
27th.
So at that point, we'll probably already have
maybe Christmas if I'm nice.
Oh, maybe Christmas as well if Connor actually decides to put in the effort. But no, that's very much up to Connor. That is
you really just called me out like that. Okay.
No, I'm just saying Christmas is a day we want to spend with family. And so I'm not gonna go to him and demand that it needs to come out now.
Upload T-Talk to Spotify.
No, if me and Connor happen to hang out that day, I might That's very much up to Connor has his free time because I probably will be on anyways because I'm a sad fuck. But is that a yes?
I don't know. Might be on.
I'm gonna say if you are on, you'll have to let me know because then I might save that ETB and then I'll open it with you there.
I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure yet. Depends on the
but,
plans for the day.
Maybe it comes out. Maybe this is out on Christmas, and if it is coming out on Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if it's out after Christmas, then I hope you had a good Christmas and you enjoy the rest of your holidays and have a good New Year's as well.
And depending on because obviously people get presents and money and all that stuff for Christmas like they normally do. Give
us a present.
Depending on how much I get, you might see a video of a TCG spending spree.
Oh.
So, because I feel like people don't see enough of like what we decide to do for content. So it's like you could probably see it happen. It's like give myself a timer.
It's going to be like a 10 to 15 minute video of me and you just sat there saying, okay, what ATBs do we want to see you up? And
well, not only that, it's like a time limit. It's like you have 5 minutes to spend a certain budget.
Oh, am I going to get a time limit and I get to decide what ETBs you up?
Yeah, we could do that. Obviously, I'm deciding the budget because I don't want to be broke.
Oh, God, no.
But of course, depending on when this happens and how much money I get, the title will either be a Christmas spending spree, Boxing Day spending spree, or Chinese New Year spending spree. Depending on when.
Fucking hell, Chinese New Year, that's not for a couple of months.
Well, Chinese New Year's January.
Is it?
I swear it is.
Hang on. Google.
1st February. Never mind. Just New Year.
Yeah, but that's actually got my hopes up now.
A New Year spending spree. We'll put that.
A New Year spending spree.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, that'll be New Year spending spree. That'll be the day after we record another set of podcasts, probably.
Definitely.
Potentially not actually, because unless we've both got plans, which I don't have.
I don't have a darts match till the 7th of January.
And then we're both free. So there probably will be recordings on the 31st before New Year's. We'll probably be in chat anyways to celebrate the New Year anyways, because no one else, we don't fucking ever do anything else.
Yeah, because like for work, I have obviously Friday the 24th off, but I work until the morning of the 24th. Obviously 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. And then of course I work 28th, 29th, and 30th. And then I have the weekend, which is 31st and the 1st, and then I have the 2nd off as well. It's basically how my day goes for this year.
So what you got? So yeah, Connor's got like 1 or 2 like 4-day weekends and stuff like that. So
I have 1 4-day, 1 3-day.
Where's the 3-day?
The 3-day is New Year's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got the
31st,
1st,
2nd. 3-day weekend. And of course,
content coming soon.
And of course, like for Christmas weekend, of course, it's a 4-day because of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because I don't go back till Tuesday, 28th. So that's basically my schedule for everything. And of course, I don't have a darts match till the 7th. So
yeah, there's a nice we got a nice gap coming up to do some content. Pre-season for SLS where we go around trying out new teams for the sake of trying them out.
Yep.
The Wheel of Doom will probably make an appearance as well. Probably. We got the new layout for the new spreadsheet for keeping tabs of all the points and stuff out. I'm sure I've already sent Connor stuff anyway, so you can probably put that in as a timestamp if he wants to.
I might not show it yet because that kind of spoils the potential opponents.
No, because the only opponents on that list is me and you.
All right then. Then okay, it could be shown.
I don't know the name of the other person that we're participating with. He's left that as a complete fucking mystery for me. I'm not supposed to be the co-host of that shit.
Basically,
so,
yeah.
Well, I'm sure I'll find out tomorrow anyways, but
of course, I'll put it this way, there's potential talks of not just one person, but 2 people, if I can convince him.
Well,
but of course, this other person's a bit more from work than known in the YouTube or Twitch gaming scene. So we'll have to wait and see on that one.
more people is welcome, and we share this out to the people watching the podcast as well. Season 2 is about to begin. Is about maybe about a week or two away from beginning by the time this episode's released. So,
Yep.
If you play on PlayStation and you want to play, like PS4 version preferably, we just want to point that one out. But
yeah, PS4.
If you're on PS5 anyways, you should already have that. Shouldn't matter. We just want to point out and state you're more than welcome to participate. All levels of player is welcome.
Of course, there's just 3 conditions. Condition 1, you have to have Discord. Condition number 2, your microphone cannot be a potato.
Condition 3, you have to obey the wheel, and condition 4, you have to fucking be there.
Yeah, you actually have to show up. Otherwise, there will be. That's the thing. If you can't turn up for specific reasons, it's fair enough.
Fair enough, innit? Like, we're not going to.
There will be potential reschedules if that can be done. Otherwise, just matches will be forfeited. The points will be forfeited, basically.
And then you won't gain any points that week, and then we'll work around that.
Basically.
So, our rules are like getting updated as we go. I mean, there's no official end date to season 2 as of right now on the spreadsheet. I know it says game week 14, but we're probably not going to play that far. But
I doubt there'll be 14 weeks either. But of course, it's just
it's pretty much we're going to be playing it from around about pre-team of the year to about pre-team of the year, team season.
Yeah,
that's going to be around about the points that we played SLS, maybe until about late March.
Yeah,
and then that's us sorted for a couple of months, and then we'll probably take a month off. And then once team of season starts up again, we'll come back, and then we'll do season 3. Well, if the market goes this way anyways, anything's going to be cheap anyways, so we can probably go outside the box for teams anyways.
The fact we're now there's like 400k is definitely a good example of the market just going.
So we've got 2022 is definitely going to be our year. I'm looking forward to it, but look out for anything. Look out for our socials, Extreme X Storm and Icicle Excalibur for Twitters.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Connor's Pokemon channel, where if you haven't already seen the video, go check out
YouTube.com/Icicle Plays Pokemon. Not sure if that link works, but the YouTube channel is Icicle Plays Pokemon. It's basically Pokemon playthrough content, one-off videos, and of course TCG videos as well now. So,
not to mention your regular channel, where if you want to see Adam being racist, there it is.
But of course, uploads on that are definitely more skeptical of what content I want to upload. I'm definitely very picky for the main channel now, from what I've noticed.
I think the main channel
very picky.
I think that's got to be. I think the main channel right now is potentially just got to be highlights at this point for potential streams coming up.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'm not sure. It's like
I mean, I'll probably be editing them anyways, so it's once we get that sorted because Storm might actually be getting an upgrade to his fucking PC for once.
He might actually get. He's installing a decent power supply soon. Like finally,
a good one.
A 750 watt because I told him to go for overkill, and he did surprisingly.
Just out of nowhere. Sorry, mate, I can't afford it. Next day, I can afford it now. I've already bought.
Next day, I have it.
Yeah, it's more. So hopefully that'll get installed soon. So that might be. I think the motherboard's the main problem, anyways. But
we can always wait and see.
If the power supply ends up stopping half the crashes, then great. But
yeah, that's what we're assuming basically. But of course, that is going to be it for episode number 3. Guess number 3, yeah.
Episode number 3.
Episode number 3 of the Tea Talk podcast. If you guys did enjoy yourselves, and of course you want to see more, make sure you hit the follow button on Spotify, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and of course let me know in the comment section of YouTube, or give us a review to let us know what you think of the podcast episodes. And of course, who knows, if we actually get some reviews, we might do a review of video, review a podcast, if anything.
We'll probably read the review, then we'll discuss it during the next episode if we get one.
If we do get any reviews, of course, we might not, we never know. But of course, that's going to be it. Of course, go check out Jake's socials in the description if you're on YouTube, but of course on Spotify, if anybody's listening. Of course, twitter.com/ExtremeXstorm. And of course, there's Twitch, twitch.tv/ExtremeXStorm. 2022 will be the year of the Storm for him streaming.
Hopefully.
It should happen. But that's practically everything. And of course, check out the Patreon. Of course, you'll get the podcast a minimum of 24 hours early. So you get them a day early, which is very, very nice. And of course, depending on how many more we get, you may get some like middle month content as well. So go check that out. And of course, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching this. It is goodbye from me, and it is goodbye from my wonderful co-host.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your brew.